Hello, everybody. How's it going? My name is Drew, and welcome back to the Minecraft series here on Time Off. And I thought I saw something in here earlier. I guess it was just the gravel. I thought I saw concrete powder. But I'm here actually to get the cyan terracotta. Oh, it was that I was looking at. Gray concrete powder. There we go. But this is a lot lighter, eh? I think it is. Oh, no. I thought was it light gray? Oh, it's light gray, I guess, that we have in here. So I'm actually over here because I wanted to try to get some cyan and maybe this gray concrete to mix into the floor of the potions tower. I have the rest of the... Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I'll just have to convert that. I did a little bit more work to the outside of the potions tower. It's not... It's still basically just as unfinished as it was before, but I changed up the color a bit. So that's actually what I worked on the most, was actually just trying to get the color down in between episodes. And I cannot climb this hill. So the tower is a lot darker. You guys seem to really like it a lot darker. So I think that's a good thing. And yeah, so I just made it a bit darker. I left the oak on the side just to kind of give it that highlight on the edge. And I'm trying to figure it out from here. And I also was playing with the side of the building. I was actually trying to take like chunks out to kind of make it look a little bit more... Actually, you know, the plan was to kind of make it look a little bit more thin, because if we could kind of like make it look like that there are pieces missing, it might take away from the clunkiness of the building, but I don't think it's overly bad. I think it's okay that what we have so far. This middle piece here, I'm just kind of trying with some different patterns to hopefully kind of get something on this wall. But you can see the cobblestone in there too. The cobblestone is something that I really want to improve, and I want to like improve with it. Like I want to get a little bit more clever with working it in, but I do want to mix more stone throughout the tower as well. And I even had, I think it's in this chest here. No, it's not in this chest. Maybe I dropped it somewhere. I had chiseled stone. Is it chiseled stone or is it chiseled stone brick? I don't know. It's one of the, you know what I'm talking about. I thought like maybe we could try to mix some of that stuff in here. Maybe mossy, maybe cracked. Smooth stone, regular stone, cobblestone, all that kind of stuff, just to give this building a bit more texture. But I think the main piece of the tower here needs texture too. And then obviously the inside we got to work on. I was crossing my fingers. I wanted last episode to kind of be the exterior and this to be the interior. And I think I'm probably just going to work on both this episode. But since I pretty much spent the whole last episode here, I'd like to maybe go try to do something else. So this tower is kind of coming along a little bit more slowly, but I think that's okay. I've been like busy doing some small busy work around the world, I guess, like just some smaller stuff. I've kind of like off camera, I guess I've been staying away from the main projects, but if I save the main projects like mainly for the YouTube series, like probably we'll get done a little bit slower. I hope that's okay. You know, but I'm going to try to kind of improve on that in a few different ways. And is it getting dark in here? Oh, wow. Okay. It's getting dark outside too. So yeah, so this gray concrete, let's go over here and yeah, let's just get this down. We don't have to get a whole lot, just so we can kind of see what the colors look like side by side. The gray and the cyan. Oops. There we go. And I even was kind of thinking about maybe having maybe like a lower level in here. So the drop's going to be right here. So let's do this. I was thinking maybe trying to go down like a little step here, like maybe a half slab or something like that. But if we use these blocks, then we can't really do that. because there's no half slab material. We'd have to get a different material for the half slabs. I'm just going to go ahead and cover this whole thing with terracotta first, just to kind of see what this looks like. But all in all, there's probably a better color of terracotta to use as well. Maybe actually orange would look okay in here. Oops. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm a little claustrophobic here. Yeah, so this is not that bad, actually. And then I got this gray concrete, too, so I wonder what this could maybe look like if we maybe had this as like an outline. If we kind of outlined the floor with that, that could actually look pretty cool, right? I think so. Okay, cool. So I think I might use this as the floor in here. Maybe get some carpet in here as well. And then this is all going to be wood. I can't wait for the lightning rods to come out so I don't have to worry about... Well, you know, I say that just because lightning rods are new, but I have never once had an issue with wooden roofs in Minecraft. I think there was a realm, I think there was a server that I was playing on one time where I had some missing blocks. I think maybe it caught fire, but I was surprised that it actually didn't spread. So if it didn't spread, like if it wasn't a lot of damage, it could not have been lightning, right? I don't know. So one thing I actually also have here too is I have the brewing stands and I have the cauldrons. Haha. And I was actually also thinking, oh yeah, that's what I had over here. I have sand over here. I had sand over here, now it's glass. And I was going to make some burgers. Because I'm actually wondering if we can... Whoa. Okay, I was not expecting that. I was expecting to just fill it. But does it really just... Oh, wait, why did it fly out in the first... Oh, is it... Oh, it's because my inventory's full, that's why. Oh. Oh, yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. So we can just fill it here in the stream, that's okay. Because I was thinking about having an infinite water source. Just go pick those up. I was thinking about having like a... kind of like a small pool in here. But we could actually just kind of cop out and fill all our bottles here. Okay, so we get all these and we can just go... Yeah, okay. So I guess we could just do that. Ha, that's funny. Our elevator works in multiple ways. Yeah, I'm really liking this so far. I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm actually going to... Should I kill these guys? I don't know. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to get the rest of this turned into regular concrete and then try to add the entire outline all around. See, I could just be going to the concrete farm, but... Oh, I guess I broke that. See, it doesn't look broken. See, I go like the whole week in between episodes sometimes, like thinking about all kinds of things I need to talk about, and then when I actually start recording, I kind of forget a lot of the things. I feel like that there are some things I wanted to talk about the outside of this building, but I don't know. Maybe we'll try some different things this episode, and then we can try to kind of come to a final decision. But let me know what you guys think of this so far. I try to get rid of as much visible oak as possible, but I still kind of want it to leave that strip, just to kind of make it, like, at least look a little bit more light. But what I'm kind of worried about, and, well, actually not really worried, but one of the reasons why I wanted to add stone, a little bit more stone into the actual build here, is so when we do our roof, it doesn't look like the whole building is just kind of one color, because these spruce logs here, the stripped logs, and the spruce planks, they're all going to blend in, like, with the roof being the same color, unless we go with a dark oak, or maybe even like a stone roof, but I think I would rather just stick with spruce for it, or else we're going to get like the same kind of situation, which is not a bad thing. I don't want to say that our potion or our enchanting tower over there is bad, but we get into that same thing going on where the whole building is just kind of one color, and I kind of wanted to get away from that, but I mean, we still have many options, so we still got to kind of play around with it. So I think my goal this episode is... what are we going to do with this corner? I I don't know. I have no idea what we're... Okay, this is all gonna look pretty weird. Well, maybe not as weird as I think. Yeah, no, it's gonna look pretty weird. I don't even think I... Okay, maybe I do. Do I have enough? Okay, let's get rid of that. And... Oops. Let's just do this. Why not? Why not? Yep, yep. Oops. Oops. How does that look? See, this is kind of cool, right? I think this looks actually kind of nice. What do you guys think? Then we could probably try to kind of come up with some sort of ceiling design. Maybe something like that. I don't know, maybe not. No! Okay, so... Basically what I want this area to be is I want this wall here to consist of... Let's maybe put these cauldrons down somewhere. Maybe that looks a little natural there. And then I want the brewing stands to be probably along this side. And what I'm kind of thinking is having like shelves. So let's take this spruce for now. And what would something like this look like? Oops. Oops. There we go. Oops. Oh, you know what? Let's try this. Put that there. And try that. Does that look weird? I think that might look a little weird. But we're going to want chests up here too. We're going to want chests kind of kicking around as well. So that's something that we're going to want. And I don't think it would be an issue having some brewing stands on the floor either. And let's say... maybe something like that. This is looking kind of interesting. This is not how I thought it was going to go. Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to work on this a little bit more, then I'll give you an update. Okay, so I've done a little bit more work on the tower. I did some work on the inside too. I'll show you what that looks like in a sec. And I'm still trying to kind of figure out like the texturing on the outside. And one thing I have to keep reminding myself, because I keep trying things and I keep thinking like this tower could look physically different. Like, because I think I said this before, but when I was doing this tower, I always originally wanted the tower to be thinner. I wanted it to be like a more thin tower. But when I implemented the idea of having the outside and the inside made out of different building blocks, like different materials, you know what I mean? Like separate walls, I should say, that definitely expanded the build wider. But one thing I always have to kind of remind myself too is that we always have to add the roof on, and we could always try to kind of make up for this tower being a little bit more clunky by having a taller roof, just to kind of extend the height of the tower that way. And it could actually benefit us because I do have an idea on what to do for the roof, and we actually might kind of tackle that next episode, because I think at this point, the sooner we do the roof, the better, just because if we can see what the building looks like with the roof, that could probably benefit us on how we decorate the rest of the building. That's my theory, at least. It might not work out that way. I don't know. But seeing the roof on might actually help with the aesthetic and whatnot. I tried mixing in, so I changed the spruce planks to stone, and I tried to give that a little bit more of a texture. You can see right there, there's actually a stair. I was trying to kind of make it look chipped. Let me know what you guys think of the stone. Let me know what you guys think of this corner here. So I switched the corner. Well, it's still kind of the same colors, but I put in some birch and I put in some dark oak just to kind of try to, mix it a bit more, try to give it a little bit more texture. But I don't really know if I like that too much. So I think for that, I might just go back. I actually might change where the spruce is to all dark oak and then maybe the middle to spruce. Just because if we're adding more stone on the outside like this, then we can at least try to make the corners look a little bit darker. Because I know you guys said that you really liked the dark builds. So yeah. So Haphazardous suggested that we should try to incorporate some stone bridges, like stone brick bridges or cobblestone. And I think I really like that idea. I think it really matches the village. Like he was saying, like it would really help like the stone accents that we already have in the village. So I think we could do that, and I'll totally try to make it arched. I'll see if I could try to. I have actually some. Oh no, we're not picking anything up. I tell you, for some reason, this entire build, I've really been struggling with inventory space, and I have no idea why. Like why this particular build, but. The other builds like seemed okay. So I don't know if we were to do an arch. I don't really want to do the bridges quite yet. Something like that. Like that. And I think I want to make the bridges at least 3 wide. There's actually a creeper following me. And I wanted to see how the creeper is going to behave with these bridges, because these are only... This is an even bridge, right? It's not like an odd number, so there's no middle. It's only these 2 stairs, and I don't really know how I've liked it because they don't really line up with anything, as you can see. So I think that's probably like a no. But I want to see how mobs would react on it. So I had a creeper following me, and I let the creeper follow me, and it was like kind of jumping up on the thing like this. So I think they only really follow like single lined full block spaces like this, other than like they won't actually walk in between blocks like this. I'm going to assume like if it's stairs or something like that, it just might confuse mobs. And if we're going to have villagers around here, I really don't want that. Part of the reason why I don't actually want to, like, I'm going to tear all these bridges out, but part of the reason why I don't want to do the stone bridges right yet is because I am going to go back and terraform some more. I'm going to try to make it look a little bit more hilly, and I'm actually thinking about maybe putting a building right here. I think I might have said that before, but I would like to do that building. And then once we have the tower pretty much down, once we have this building down, once we have the terraforming and the bridges down, I would like to kind of maybe take some time, like maybe make an episode around it too, and really try to finish up all of these buildings, try to furnish them and fully decorate them on the outside. And then we can start to bring the villagers over. But even then, I need a plan for that. I need to know, like, what kind of villagers we need, what style of villagers. Like, if we don't mind having like the desert villagers, or if we want the spruce villagers. Like, we would have to like the you know what I mean when I say spruce villagers, like the villages that spawn in like the spruce woods, the taiga biomes. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. Like what kind of village, like what style of villagers do we want? And then even then, I think we have to like breed them. So I got to kind of do that. And I've been watching a little bit of videos on how to breed villagers, so it shouldn't be too bad. Just gonna empty. Yeah, this is me cluttering more space here in the world. And Uzanoru recommended using the nether brick on the outside of the build, and I think this could actually look pretty good too. I don't know if this is exactly where he was talking about. He said like in between like the stone bits, so maybe here too. You'll probably try to mix in some more nether brick or something like that. That could look pretty well. And again, because it's a darker color, I think he was also saying too that it also does complement the spruce as well. So, or the dark oak, anything, any different color. And I want you guys to let me know if you would like to see a spruce roof or a dark oak roof. What are your opinions on that? Maybe I can try to make like a mix of it. But let me Let me know what you guys think. What do you think would look best on this tower here? And this corner here too. Everything that you see here. What do you think? What can change? What can't change? Do you like the direction it's going? Do you want to see vines on the outside of the building? We did vines over there, which I think I might trim up some of those vines on that tower, on the enchanting tower, but that's okay. That's okay. It did turn into a bit of a mess. So yeah, so let's go inside. I'm going to show you what that looks like. So on the main level, this is what I came up with. So this is where we're going to be brewing all of our awkward potions. So we got tons of storage in here for bottles, glass. These vines are really spreading. See, that's the thing about having vines in here is that the vines really do spread. Now, that might not be a bad thing. Do you guys like the vines spreading? I'm not sure. I had vines spreading in here earlier, and it was really messing up like my way through, so I had to break them. But I don't know. It might spread back over. But yeah, we'll see. What else to talk about? This is the water drop here. So the water drop just kind of comes down like this. We have an extra block space in the back, so I thought, why not have another barrel? One thing I've actually never, ever, ever worked with in Minecraft is actually flower pots. Flower pots. I've never worked with flower pots before. So I thought I'd incorporate that too. And yeah, I got the lanterns in here. I think it's looking pretty nice. It's looking pretty cozy. The only two things I was kind of thinking about is if we want like a certain type of villager in here, if we could make space for a bed for the villager. And I even thought about like taking away the storage in this area here and adding a fireplace. I thought that could look kind of cool, and then maybe we could have a fireplace in the bed here. But I do like how it is already. I don't really want to like ruin anything that's in here. But let me know what you guys think. If we have a fireplace, I don't know if we'll necessarily have a chimney on this building because the chimney would have to go up quite a ways if we wanted it to like really work as a chimney. But it could be a small one. It could only be for the bottom floor. But yeah, so this is it. This is the main level, and if we go up to the first level, we have vines spreading again. But I don't really want the vines like covering any like important parts where we have to be. So I got vines there, but I don't think those vines can't spread anywhere actually. So yeah, so each floor we're gonna have 4 brewing stands, and we're gonna have chests for it, and we're gonna have a crafting table, and we're gonna have a cauldron. So all that kind of good stuff. Everything we really need to brew potions will be in here. And then each floor is actually going to look different as well. And these floors aren't really done yet. I still have to... I still want feedback. What do you guys think that these floors need? I think the 3rd floor is probably the most done. So I actually have a clock in here, and I do have the red concrete that I talked about. I think it was last episode, just regarding to kind of color code all of our floors. So the red concrete in here would be the, we'd be brewing health potions on this floor. This is the 3rd floor, so floor 3 would be health potions or healing potions, potions of healing, And I have the lanterns on this floor. I don't know if I have the lanterns on the other floors, but then that's it. I only have the first 3 floors done, and it looks pretty cool when you drop. So do you guys like all the floors looking a little different, or would you rather each floor kind of try to look the same, just different colors of concrete? And do you guys even like the concrete? Let me know. And also, just out of curiosity, let me know which floor you like best right now. I think the 3rd floor for me, just because it's probably the most done and it's got more color to it. But I got to figure out, like, if we do like swiftness on this floor, what kind of color, what color of concrete could we use? Like, I'm thinking like maybe white, because I think you use sugar for it, right? And then strength, it's like, I don't know, strength is like gray. You know what I mean? I don't know. And then after this could be like, we could have fire resistance, which could be orange, and night vision, but, all that kind of stuff. So let me know what you guys think. I came over here to see what we could use, like things that we used over here that we could probably use in the tower. And the nether wart, I think I talked about this on a previous episode, but just in case not, the nether wart farm is going to be its own building in the village. That's actually going to probably be part of the area that we expand on in the future. For now, I guess we'll probably have to start a small farm somewhere. I could probably just keep coming back here and farming it. I don't mind that. But we could always bring something closer to the place, too. And I was even thinking, too, maybe for decoration on the outside of the tower or maybe on the inside, we could probably have some netherwort growing like this. Not really for our use because it wouldn't give us much, but just for decoration, just to kind of have netherwort like actually on display and growing. Because the inside of the tower is already kind of like organic looking, you know what I mean? So having netherwort actually might help. It might take away. I don't know. But we could probably try to go to the nether and try to get some of those fancy dancy leaves or something like that, or the nether vines. I'm not sure what all that stuff is called. 1.16 is still pretty foreign to me for the most part. The nether, I still don't go there too often. But yeah. So I think I'm going to end the episode here now. I think next episode, hopefully, I'm going to try to get some more work done on the tower. And I think I would like to try to tackle the roof next episode. Just to try to kind of at least get a shape down. And maybe we could try to find something else to do. Every time I keep like doing these episodes, I always think that I'm going to have time to do something else. And I never do. But yeah, just, keep an open mind. We might do something else next episode. I don't know. I really don't know yet. I'm trying to get the tower done. I'm trying to get the village done, but it's a very, very slow process for me. If you guys don't mind me doing other things, like I'll do some other things for you too. But there's some small things around the world I'd like to kind of touch up on and try to get some footage out of, So with all that being said, guys, I think I'm going to end on that note, and I will see you on the next Minecraft episode.